of the machine, you know, and other aspects. So it's important to understand where a lot of this stuff comes from. Now this is just so cool that they did this. This is probably my favorite mini games in the game, because it's you're putting into a 2D. You're in the painting, you know, in the scroll, and you have your normal movements and shrinking ability and floating and all that. And it's basically a matter of going through and avoiding the hazards.
Regard this depiction of domestic harmony and order. The fruitful landscape encouraged industry, tolerance and cooperation. Loving families flourished, happy children, dear friends, grateful for their well-being, lived for generations, secure, active, free. But a sudden onslaught of alien attacks broke their fragile bodies and nearly crushed their generous spirits.
Now, I have to stress something here. What's going on that I haven't, again, seen anybody else pick up on. People look at this and they think that the storytelling that's being done, well, first of all, the storytelling isn't just that, oh, wow, look, she's inside the scroll. Yes, she is inside the scroll. But this is actually a specific type of storytelling in East Asian cultures, sort of a paper theater. Actually, interesting enough, the Vocaloids, Oster Project, who's one of the most famous producers of Vocaloid music, she just this summer, and the summer of 2011, she just I just discovered a music video clip that's about 12 minutes long that she did called Alice in Musicland. And it is a paper theater show with all of the Krypton Future Media Vocaloid characters playing the roles, which of course has Hatsune Miku being the most popular Vocaloid. She's playing the role of Alice. But it's a really nice little clip, 12 minutes long though, really quite long for an animated Vocaloid music video. And I hate to think how long it probably took her to actually put that all together. It must have taken quite a bit of work to do. But I highly recommend, doing a search and checking it out, because it's been uploaded on various sites, both, like YouTube and stuff, but it's also linked to from various, Alice in Wonderland sites, of course. But anyway, yeah, this type of storytelling presentation where the multiple scrolling backgrounds and stuff, that is very much a specific type of storytelling or performance with accompanying narration. You can look up Kamishibai as well, which literally means paper theater play, but that's somewhat similar in that it's a very specific Japanese type of storytelling with picture cards and then the narration, the story itself written on the back of the cards, and then the narrator can ad-lib and do all the sound effects and all sorts of other things, which a lot of the manga and anime and games as well in Japan are really adapted from that type of storytelling. But anyway, another point about this story, if you listen to the narration that's going on, is that people are thinking that what's being told here is the story of how the wasps have invaded the Origami Ants domain and are abusing them and all this stuff, slaughtering them and stuff. Yes. Oppressing them. Yes. This is all true. Yes, that is part of what's being told here. However, what people are not understanding is what's also relevant to that. It's not just about the Origami Ants and the wasps. This is also a metaphor for the Western imperialism dominating the various Asian cultures, and the oppression that a lot of Asian people suffered at the hands of Western imperialistic powers, particularly America and Great Britain, but also others. So it's being told from the point of view of the Asian peoples and the Asian, cultures and societies. But I just thought this was an example of one of the most creative mini games put into a game release that I've ever seen. I mean, it's really nice how they did this. It's nice culturally, it's nice artistically. I mean, no fair. As I was sitting there talking about how nice it was. It's so nice that Alice died. Hey, I jumped. Come on. I just wanted to look at the art again. Come on. So you're trying to pick up all the peaches as well, because each one of them holds a tooth. And also there's an achievement for picking up all of them in any one of these particular mini games. There's an achievement on the console versions, of course not on the Windows version, PC version. Well, I thought there was a way to get over there, but maybe not. But then again, as I said, I never intended this to be a literal walkthrough anyway. And if you're wondering, I'm just trying to make sure that I didn't miss anything over here. Because I thought there was something else over here. Oh, maybe not. Okay. So I'll go ahead and take a break here, because this goes into the next main section. Or the next of the first of a few main sections for Chapter 3. No more weapon upgrades. So I will see everybody a little bit later. Okay, well folks, I'm back. So we were here just ready to start the first real leg of the Mysterious East part. Yeah, you know, something else that actually will be coming up, but I'll mention it now, is people might possibly want to do some research about how people were treated with respect to being, if they were deemed to be mentally insane, what kind of treatments there were, things like that.
Only the foolish believe suffering is just wages for being different.
So, but yeah, you know, look into what asylums were like.
A dutiful, honorable daughter would commemorate her deceased family in marble. I know a gifted sculptor with whom I might negotiate a commission.
Yeah, I'm sure he does. And, you know, the fact that he overcharges Alice so he can access part of her inheritance, well, you know, we'll just not mention that. Because I can pretty well guarantee that's what Radcliffe did. You know, he was after her money. I don't know if you've seen the little... if you can read the little captions in the loading screens, but one of them actually mentions that Radcliffe is always in but never takes clients. So, anyway, I'll point out too on this the scroll bridge here, the flaming symbols actually are the kanji for fire. Yay.